Boom! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the cool, amazing, epic YouTube channel. I am most certainly the host of the show slash episode slash channel, so on and so forth, etc., etc. If you've been here all along with us, we appreciate your epic consistency with the show. If you're brand new to the show, we appreciate you finally seeing the light. Anyways, gonna be an absolutely fantastic show for your mugs today. I think it's around Ripped Off or Not, episode 65. Episode 65 of Ripped Off or Not. So I think it's around 64, 65. Anyways, if anybody doesn't know by now, what we do here, we basically get stuff like this from eBay all across the world, all across the US. It comes here. We open up the cool, amazing, and most certainly, hopefully, epic stuff. And at the end of the show, we basically ask you guys, the audience, the people, so on and so forth, if we got ripped off or not. Absolutely cool stuff. And that's basically about it. I picked up a few items from this person from Severn, Maryland. Shout outs to mugs out there in Severn, Maryland. They had like these back to back eBay lots. And long story short, I just started bidding on a lot of their stuff. I bid so much. I mean, I don't even know what the heck half of the stuff I got. It was that ridiculous, but some of the stuff was like, pennies, quarters, like sub $1, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's flipping amazing. Let's scoop some of this stuff up and see what the heck these mugs think on the show. So we're about to basically open this up. I think it's all the little remnants of stuff that we picked up from them. So that's I think what the heck is in this little opening slash show. Anyways, that's basically about it. Bartholomew, let's flip and get it in, buddy. And hopefully your mugs are doing out there in YouTube land and also the world. Hopefully you're staying safe and sound, and so on and so forth. Epic box cutting skills, I know. Absolutely epic box cutting skills, guys. Oh boy, oh boy. Did you at least send us extras, buddy? Probably not. Oh wow, that's an amazing wrap, though. This is going to be like a little fat stack of Pokemon cards. Let's see what the heck we got. I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 flipping Pokemon cards. And let's get it in. I kind of want to take off the flipping glasses to basically see what the heck is going on, but we'll just keep them on. We'll just keep them on. First up, we got a Machop first edition Rocket in pretty bad shape, but it's a first edition Rocket, so that kind of amplifies it up all into outer space. Pretty well. It's a first edition Rocket, first edition Rocket Machop in horrific shape, mind you. But I looked at this card and it was like, I want to say sub $1. I was like, bro, let's get it in. Let's flip and get it. Because that's going to be an absolutely cool little pickup for the show and also my collection. Let's flip and get it in. You see that? Horrific. Absolutely terrible. Probably like a 5 or 6 on the PSA, et cetera scale. Horrific condition, guys, but nonetheless, first edition rocket. So, it's one of those vital things that you need probably in your quote unquote, but not so uncommon uh, repertoire. Right, guys? Did anybody pick that up? Gosh, that was ridiculously amazing. Second up, it was Magmar, or it is Magmar, out of the fossil base set. I think it's the fossil base set. Magmar, 39 out of 62 uncommon, in a lot better shape than our buddy Machop. First edition rocket, but still not like a PSA 10 probable material. I'd probably give this around an 8. Not nearly as bad as the Machop, but still probably not PSA 10 material. Magmar out of the fossil base set. In pretty good shape. Pretty good shape. Can't complain. Can't complain about all that too much. Once again, it's 39 out of 62. I'd say probably around a PSA 8 if we got this bad boy graded. Which is not too bad, but trying to get those tens, buddy. Trying to get those tens. Next, we have a Mr. Fuji. 50 out of 62, Mr. Fuji. Out of the fossil set. I haven't seen these cards out all too much, and it just kind of smacked me in the face like, oh wow, it's a Mr. Fuji. Try and pick one up, just to add to the collection because it might pop in the very near future. I don't know the price points of this. Is probably less than $1, but it's one of those cards where it's one of the more original ones, and it might pop in the foreseeable future. Absolutely terrible shape, mind you. The corners are horrific. I'd probably give it around a 7, a 6 or a 7 on this one. Not too bad, but not very good. Mr. Fuji in pretty okay shape, but not obviously perfect. I think out of the fossil set. Coming up next, we have Misty's Determination. Out of 80 out of 108. Now, I don't know which one this is out of. I think it might be the XY set. If anybody knows, let us know in the comments below. One of those trainers that is kind of sought after, and I don't see all too many of these all too much. So I was like, you know what, the price point is kind of okay. Let's pick it up and see if this thing flipping pops. Not in very bad condition, but obviously not in perfect condition that I'm looking for. There's obviously some edge problems on the top that are messed up and so on and so forth. But for the price point, I think what we got it for, it wasn't too bad. And I was like, let's pick it up because this card might pop in the foreseeable future. Not too bad of a pickup. I want to say around 50 cents we picked this one up. Once again, it's 80 out of 108 diamonds. I think out of the XY sets. And not too bad shape. Hold that thought, I'm about to have some champagne. Coming up next, we have a Clefairy, 30 out of 111. I looked at this card and I was like, wow, I haven't seen all too many of these at all. Let's pick this up because, I mean, this might be something that really might go crazy in the future. I don't know which one this is off of. I want to say, Neo Genesis. Don't quote me on this, but I think this might be a Clefairy, 30 out of 111 out of the Neo Genesis set. In pretty okay shape. I'd say probably about an 8, 8.5. Not too bad on the sides and so on and so forth. Corner damage. The centering looks like it's kind of okay. But I looked at this thing and I was like, my gosh, I haven't seen all too many of these. It might be something that might pop in the foreseeable future. You know, everybody goes for like the hollows and stuff like that. They sometimes forget that some of the non-hollows are, more lucrative and more higher in price than the full-blown hollows. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. It might be one of those. It might not. But not too bad of a card. Once again, it's a Clefairy, 30 out of 111. Coming up next, we have an Onyx, 69 out of 111 with the, I'd say, double star on the side. So I think it might be a Neo Genesis once again. Onyx, 69 out of 111. Not too bad of shape. It's one of those cards where you just need for like a common, uncommon, kind of older school cards for your collection to be a little bit more complete. In pretty good shape, actually. I'd probably give it around a 8.5. The edges and corners aren't too bad. I can't complain on that one all too much. It's just really not that bad. It might be a little corner damage on that, but nothing all too crazy. I'd probably give it around an 8. Not too bad of a shape, guys. Not too bad. The Onyx, I think, out of the Neo Genesis set, 69 out of 111. In pretty fantastic shape, actually. And last but not least, we have a Prinplup, 34 out of 113 diamonds. I forgot which set this was, but it was one of those rare sets where basically they kind of switched over to another company or something like that they were getting manufactured, and some of these sets were actually fairly rare. So I was like, let's pick this up and see what the heck is going on with that. This is a Prinplup 34 out of 113 diamond. In pretty, I'd say pretty okay shape. There's some damage on the card, so I'd probably give it around a 6.5. I think there's some damage on here, so maybe around a 6.5. But in not too bad shape, and I think it's one of those rare sets that are harder to find, and some of the packs are going for like a couple of $100. So I was like, let's pick one of these up and see what the heck is going on with that. So not too bad, guys, not too bad. And that's basically about it for the cards. We have a first edition Machop. If anybody wants to know, that is a 59 out of 82. A Magmar, a Prinplup, an Onyx, a Clefairy, a Misty's Determination, and a Mr. Fuji. And all in pretty good shape. I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. 7 cards, guys. Not too bad. Pretty good shape. Not too bad at all. Now let's see the flipping damages on this and see if we got ripped off or not. I personally think we got a pretty good deal on these. I mean, I can be completely wrong, but I can be, maybe right on it. Okay, the Fossil Magmar. This one we paid around 30 cents. Fossil Magmar, base set uncommon, 30 cents, guys. Ripped off or not? I want to go with a not ripped off. I mean, crazily enough. Not ripped off, guys. Coming up next, we have a 2000 Neo Genesis Onyx, basic common, number 69. 69 out of 111. We paid 26 cents for this one. For a Neo Genesis. Some of those packs, I think, go up to like hundreds of dollars. So I was like, that's flipping amazing. Let's pick up some of the cards in those sets and kind of sit on those. It might pop in the in the very near future, and I might be a very happy man after that. 26 cents, guys. 26 flipping cents. The Prinplup is from the Legendary Treasures 2013 Black and White. Let's see. Gosh, what the heck? I think it's one of those sets that are pretty rare. That are kind of like, whoa. 34 out of 113. Prinplup Black and White 2013 Legendary Treasures. 42 cents, guys. 42 flipping cents. In absolutely pretty good shape. I can't complain all too much about that. 42 cents. I want to go with a probably not ripped off. Not ripped off, guys. 2000 Neo Genesis Clefairy, basic uncommon, 30 out of 111. We paid 87 cents on this one. I don't know. Right now, I feel like this one is a ripped off. But I think the graphic on this one and the 2000 Neo Genesis in the future it might pop, and this can actually probably go up to around $10, $15 per card. But right now, I think I paid a little bit too much on that one. Let us know in the comments below on that if you think we got ripped off or not on the Neo Genesis Clefairy. Coming up next, we have a Team Rocket First Edition Machop. We paid 94 cents for this one. I think it's a 59 out of 82. 59 out of 82. Ripped off or not, 94 cents. I'm going to go with a ripped off on that. I mean, it's an amazing card that probably everybody needs in their collection. It's a first edition, but it's not too good in of a shape. It's looking probably at around a 6.5 or so. For 94 cents, I want to go with a ripped off. But absolutely a card that any collector needs in their, portfolio, in their collection, so on and so forth. Pretty cool stuff. First edition Machop, Team Rocket edition, 94 cents, ripped off. I know, guys. I know. It's like, I don't know. Coming up next, we have an XY Evolutions Misty's Determination. uncommon, 80 out of 108 diamond. In fairly good shape, I'd say probably about a 7.5. We paid 55 cents for this one. Ripped off or not, I'd probably go with a not ripped off. Not ripped off on that. Some of the trainers, some of the, what was it, Trainer Bills or Mr. Bills or something like that, they absolutely go crazy for those. This might be actually one of those in the foreseeable future, so I don't know. Misty's Determination might pop in the foreseeable future, and this might be an absolute flipping stunner, 55 cents. I want to go with a not ripped off. I think in the future it's probably going to pop for probably around, $10 or so. I don't know. We'll see. And last but not least, we have the infamous Fossil series, Fossil set Mr. Fuji in the uncommon, number 58, 1999 classic. 58 out of 62. We paid 29 cents for this bad boy in fairly good shape. I'd probably give it at around a 7.5. For around, let's see, 29 cents, I want to go with a not ripped off. Not ripped off, guys. Mr. Fuji, one of the classics. This might pop and be an absolute legend in somebody's collection. So let us know in the comments below what the heck you think about our little pickup. I think we did fairly well. If it wasn't for that flipping Machop, I think we would have hit a straight flipping home run. I think we still got a home run with the Machop, even though it was a kind of busted up card. It's one of those cards where you probably need in your collection, and that's basically about it. We got 7 absolute classics shipped and delivered for around $3.91. An absolutely fantastic shape, for the price and the age and all that. Some of these are like 20-plus-year-old cards. Let us know in the flipping comments below what the heck you think about that. Let us know which one is your favorites and so on and so forth. And until next time, guys, you already know, don't hate the player, guys. Hate the games. Boom. Adios. Take care and stay safe, guys. Adios.